good morning, good night, depending on where you at. Coffee down. Oh man, it's should be more prepared every time. I keep having to bend over and stare at this watch. Anyway, it's Monday, July 29th. So that makes it our 29th day. We're almost there. I believe there's 31 days in this month, so we got 2 more days after the day. We'll do our 360 and weight check. Man, I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie. We got a lot in this weekend. Put in a lot of. Oh, excuse me. Might try that again this week, through the week. Like hit the park and then straight to the gym. As long as it ain't, it's just the rain. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I gotta worry about. It's fighting that rain. I mean, it's not like an all-day thing. So if I can get it in before, I just gotta catch that time right. So I'm gonna try. We can hit the park and then hit the gym. Do it maybe twice, afternoon and evening. That'll double us up on those. And then of course this morning we're just straight to the gym. We'll do some strength training and then we'll jump on the treadmill. Oh, excuse me, man. I wonder what people think about me when they look at me. All right, since we're going there, you guys are watching what I look like with the orange beanie and the orange shirt. Don't lie. Let me hear it. Comment. Me, myself, looking at myself right now. It's funny. Whenever I see myself, I always see things like, just things pop up. Like, first thing popped up in my mind when I'm looking at me is, what do you call those cones that they put in the street, for the traffic or whatever? That's what I look like to me. You guys comment, let me know what you think. As far as how I feel, as far as my body weight, I don't know. I don't feel like I lost a lot of weight. I don't know. It's just the way I feel. The way I feel mentally, I feel like the same person when I started. But the way I feel physically, I guess you could say, it feels like it's dropping. You know what I mean? So it's definitely changing because I can feel the overlap in my stomach more. You know what I mean? I can feel that. This morning, like I said, I've been able to put my shoes and socks on and stuff, but I've been having to step up, put my foot up on the chair, and then tie my shoes and stuff. But this morning, I just bent right over, tied my shoes, So, things like that. My shorts, because I ain't got no butt, so, I try to buy shorts a little smaller in the waist so they're tighter on me. Suckers are starting to slide off, so I feel that. I don't know, maybe it's just, because I know like the first time I did this, that's pretty much where everything started going first, was my head shrinking, my waist shrinking first before the body started, going down. So I don't know, maybe that's just how it is. I try not to let it get to me, you know what I mean? Just trying to keep pushing forward. I'm trying to, I get stuck on the short goal, but I'm trying to concentrate on the long goal. I'm trying just to think about the 6 month, and you start thinking about the short goals and stuff like that. I don't know. My think that's why I think next month we'll start the weekly weigh-ins, you know, just to hype me up a little bit, you know, 1, 2, 3 pounds a week, you know, that counts, you know, that'll help. It's just when you put in so much work, you just expect so much more, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. But, you know, our bodies are all different, and some people, you know, stages in life where you gotta put in that much work just to get the slightest, you know what I mean, of outcome, you know what I mean? Maybe if I was younger and I worked out like this, you know, the cardio and stuff, it'd probably be faster, everything would be quicker, but, you know, it's just, our metabolisms are all different, so, I don't know. And another thing, I've been watching my videos, and I notice it sounds like I'm mumbling sometimes, so if it does, I apologize. I'll be like, what'd that guy say? What the heck did he say? I'll be like mumbling and repeating myself and stuff. Just remember, man, I'm trying to get right. I'm trying to, all this is not just for my weight, it's for the mental, it's for everything, you know, the emotional, it's hopefully to get better at a lot of things, you know what I mean? That's the goal. Hey, we got a couple new subscribers through the morning. I tell you what, man, I don't know if it's the, you know, because I just don't throw my videos up on public. I schedule them, and usually about a day, 24 hours I give it, and then I publish them. But I've been hitting a lot, like Europe area, you know, over that way, you know, it's pretty cool. And we got another couple through the night, morning, whatever it was. If y'all watching, I appreciate you. Thank you. But I noticed too, man, like I'll get, you know, almost 1,000 views on a video, and you don't get no subscribers. You know, but I understand, you know, because I sit here, I'm a YouTube guy. You know, I love researching and learning and stuff, so. And when you're stuck at home all the time, you get to watch these travel vlogs and people, you know, and then you get to learn about other countries and stuff, so it's pretty cool. But like me, I scroll. Sorry about that. Somehow the camera kicked off, I don't know. Maybe it was like, shut up, old man. Anyway, what was we saying? Oh yeah, about scrolling and YouTube. And so I understand. Now I watch, and you know, a lot of these channels that I watch every day that I never subscribed to because I didn't, you know much about that stuff. Now I subscribe to all of my, you know, it's free, and it don't cost anything, and it helps them to grow their channels and to get closer to getting paid for doing what they love, you know. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. So if you're new, or if you're watching this and you're passing through, if you made it this far, I don't know. Most people don't make it far in, you know what I mean? They're in for a few seconds and then they're usually gone, you know what I mean? But if you're here still this far, man, go ahead and hit the subscribe, like button if you don't mind, and follow along, you know? But yeah, we're gonna head up to the gym. I don't know what we're gonna do today. Probably arms and shoulders, maybe. Yeah. I like to work areas, like I told y'all before. Arms and shoulders, I go over to the dumbbells in the corner and just do dumbbells on everything. We might do that. We will start getting videos of strength training once we get maybe another month in. I gotta lose this weight, because I get addicted to the weights. I get over there and I don't want to leave. And then I start going heavy and stuff, and you know, I don't want to do that right now. Because when you go heavy lifting, you get hungry. You know, if you're out there and you know, the heavier you lift, the hungrier you get. So, you know, you try to stay away from that. All right, I'm rambling off again. All right, people, let's head out to the gym.
One of the great lessons of life is that nothing will change unless you change. Nothing will get better unless you get better. It's not about circumstance. It's not about luck. We all get the good and the bad. We all get the challenging events that arrive in our life. That's a normal part of being human. I'm talking about what you choose to do with those circumstances. If you were waiting for the economy to change, if you're waiting for your paycheck to change, waiting for your relationship to change, waiting for something to change, nothing will change. If you want change, you must change.
When you change, everything will change for you. If you want better, you must be better. And when you get better, your life will get better. You must work on